Hello, good evening. My name is Ajay Balbin Bode. I am from Latur and I am recently completed my BE in GS Resident College. And today's video topic is exception handling in Java. The today's topic we can see what is meant by exception handling, the definition of the exception handling, and other we can see the how to handle the exception in present into the any codes into the Java, and what are the different types of the keywords are used to into the blocks used into the exception handling into the Java. The first we can see the definition of the exception handling. The exception handling, it is a unwanted process. We can break the flow of the normal flow of the program. What is mean by break the normal flow of the program? We can see the example of this normal flow, break the normal flow of the exam. The first we can see create a hundred of the programs into the one single file, and this program are run one by one, and the 70 number program, the something is error are present, and something as an exception are generated into this 70 number line codes, and we can remaining code are most important, and it is important to complete the task over to the project. So we can how to achieve the exception handling by using to the try catch block. We can use into the this code this error will this exception all in occur in this code. We can use the we can use to the try class block. That's into the try block we can use we can use to the this code to the error occur, and catch block is used to the this alternative code are present in this the catch block. Means it is a it is a important code are like a same code are stored into the catch block, and this once error occur into the try block, this catch block are catch the exception, and execute the alternative code is present in the catch block, and it is a normal flow will be continued to the in the exception handling to by using to the try and catch block, and it is a simple way to handle the exception handling into the Java. Next we can use the different way into the try and catch block. The first we can see the one try block and multiple catch block is used into the exception handling. The first we see the how to use, and what is the example of the multiple try and catch block are used. We can use the one try block, and this try block we can use to the multiple catch blocks, and but one catch block we can you don't use to the multiple try blocks. The first we can see the example of that one try block and multiple catch block. The first we can create any first try block, and this will be provided to the multiple catch block. It is each of the catch block are multiple various types of the runtime exception are present in this catch block, like arithmetic exception, array index out of bound exception, and string index out of bound exception are present into the multiple catches block. Once we create once we start the execution of the program, this first created the first first block is first line we generate the exception. This exception are arithmetic type exception. This exception are firstly once occur the exception, this will be transferred to the catch first catch block, and this catch block are checked the this exception are related to this exception. It will be related exception are there, it will be execute this catch block, and then we can execute the second line, and the first line does not occur any exception, and then we can execute the second line. This second line is created the array index bound exception. This array index out of bound exception array index out of bound exception can handle to the second catch block. This is a way to handle the multiple error are occurring to the single try blocks, and multiple catches block are used into the exception handling. Then we can use the finally block into the exception handling. The finally block we can does not use only alone. That's same like try block we can don't use alone, and catch block also we can don't use alone. But we can try any catch block or with a catch block are used, and then try and final block are also both are used without catch blocks. To the see the next example to the try, catch, and finally blocks. The try blocks used to the maybe occur the exception in this code are present into the try block, and catch block also used to the catch the exception, and finally block are used to the main to the important code present into the finally block. This is a code to the important because of the once we execute the try block, and this try block present code are the generated the exception, and also catch block stored store code are also generated exception. That's the time how to execute the code. The both are the present try and catch block are also the both are the generated the exception, but we have need to the take a second, we have need to follow the second more program into the present into after the try and catch block. We can, that's the time we can use the finally block, and this finally block we can remaining program are stored into the finally once the program we can generate any error and exception are generated into try block and also catch block. That's the time the final block are finally executed, means once our error occur or maybe not occur, that's the time the finally block are executed. Then we can use to the throw keyword into the Java. The throw keyword are used to the throw the manual exception, and what is the actual use into the throw keyword into the Java. The see the through the example we can create any bank application, and when in this bank application once anyone hacker are present into the bank application status, and we can create any condition into the bank application to once any condition or changes into the that time to the exception are generated, means we can create any alarm system or a message system to the manager, but that time we have no more time to the stop this hacker. That's the reason we can create it by using to the throw keyword to the manual exception. This is a exception not generated to the main method or JVM. This is generated to the manually by using to the throw keywords. And last finally block last is a throws. The throws block are used throws keyword are used to the throws block are used to the throws keywords are used to the represent the this code is generated the error, means this is a show the this we can create the method. This method are maybe occur the error. This is a represent to the throws keyword. This throws keyword are the parent class of the exception and error. All these error are handled to the throws and exception also handled to the throws keywords, and the throws keywords are very important to the handle the both the error as well as exception. And throws keywords are the throws keyword parent class is the object class. So it is all about to the exception handling. So let's thank you and take care.